Welcome back to the Follow Up Media podcast. My name is Khristian Lee. What is Follow Up Media? Follow Up Media is a full service production and creative led agency based out of Atlanta, Georgia. We do have multiple studio locations here in Atlanta and around Atlanta, but we also service clients and customers nationwide through remote capabilities. And we also deploy on occasion videographers to locations to assist in capturing moments, events, content that our clients can then use and repurpose. This is part of the Follow Up Media podcast, and it is our Uncomfortable Truths About Modern Marketing series. And the title of this one is kind of key, and it's real creative and inventive, all right? The short form won't save you, right? Short form content always easiest, always a lesser commitment as far as entry to creating content. I get it. It is uncomfortable for some people to create long form content and short form content, but short form being the easiest of the two, obviously. But the modern mistake is that brands build their entire marketing plan around reels, shorts, TikTok, quick hits, posting daily, and trying to go viral. Okay. I know it's tempting, right? It's low friction, it's fast turnaround, it's cheaper to produce, and it's easier to sell internally, especially if you're dealing with a bigger company and with all the bureaucracy within it. So sometimes it's an easier sell, and that's what they go for because it feels modern and it feels safe. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Short form became the default because while easier to produce, it isn't the best way to win. And that's what we're going to really expand on and talk about today. So here we go. The fundamental truth. This is important. So here's the deal. Short form, you got to think of it as discovery. Long form, that's your trust. All right? Short form gets someone to notice you. Long form gets someone to believe you. And your ecosystem will convert someone into a customer. Short form is the trailer, long form is the feature film. In business, short form is the handshake, long form is the meeting. All right? Short form could be the spark, and long form could be the fire. How do you like those metaphors? It doesn't build memory, it builds moments. It's pretty good, right? Those are 4 reasons or metaphors, I guess you'd say, as to the difference between short and long. And you should not only really absorb it and process it, but also put it to work. Why this fails at a strategic level. And here's my major point. Short form is built for novelty, retention, speed, dopamine, entertainment first behavior, all those things. But businesses need trust. They need repetition with context, search equity, authority association, and they really need conversion pathways. And here's an uncomfortable truth once again. Short form rarely creates brand imprint. People remember the clip, but not the company. And the whole purpose of you creating content is to bring brand awareness, guess what? Yeah, to the company. And here's your second truth. Short form success is extremely fragile on any basis. One algorithm shift and your momentum is wiped out. So we are trying to help our clients really build brand recognition and lead generation pathways that will take you in to the future. There are 5 types of short form addiction, and these are what all brands kind of fall into. Type 1, the daily poster. Posts every day, no strategy, no consistency of message, looks busy, stays invisible. Okay? The reality of that is volume without direction is just straight noise. Type 2, the trend chaser. Copies trending audio, changes tone weekly, content looks like everyone else's, and they don't develop any authority. Trend energy, TE, rarely builds trust. Okay? Type 3, the lottery player. This one believes that one post will change everything. There's no system, there's no long form, there's no distribution plan. Viral is not a business plan. And type 4, the clip farmer. Cuts random clips from random moments, no narrative, no CTA, no pathway to long form or any type of conversion. And here we go, clips without a destination are wasted impressions. And your type 5 will be the boost button executive. Runs ads without clarity, boosts posts to get more eyes. There's no measurement and there's no structure, there's no funnel. And you're paying to amplify confusion, multiplies your failure. I know it's a lot, right? So which one of those types are you? Or which one of those types are the person handling your marketing? And here's the algorithm reality check. Your algorithm, the algorithm, optimizes watch time, retention, emotional reaction, fast feedback loops. The algorithm does not optimize for accuracy, authority, business outcomes, depth, actual client acquisition. And here is another uncomfortable truth in marketing. The algorithm is not designed to grow your business. It's designed to keep people's asses on the platform, right? Short form platforms reward entertainment. Businesses require trust, clarity, and proof. Right? Trust, clarity, and proof. And that is what you need to win in today's attention economy. The authority gap. You can get views with short form, you can get followers with short form, but you may struggle to get leads, book calls, premium clients, and high trust conversions. The reason why? There's no depth, there's no proof, there's no story, and there's no context. This is important. This is a key. Attention is not the same thing as trust. It fucking isn't. Attention is not the same thing as trust. Just because you might get my attention does not mean I trust you. The correct content hierarchy is you have a long form anchor, podcast, YouTube show, interview series, short form distribution with Reels, Shorts, and TikTok. And then you've got your search and index layer. YouTube SEO, Google search, FAQs, blogs, and all the metadata. And your owned audience, which is your email list, your book of business, your newsletter, your community. And then you've got your conversion assets, your landing pages, your offers, your booking, and your case studies. Now you've got this kind of newer component, which is GEO, which is generative engine optimization, i.e. AI. AI discoverability, consistent info for AI summaries and answer engines. You've got to have that. Here's another uncomfortable truth. Short form without an anchor is like running ads without a product. Why would you? And here's what actually works. I like to call this the Content Flywheel, all right? Record one long form episode weekly. Cut 8 to 15 clips from it. Publish it on Shorts, Reels, TikToks, with consistent hooks, and then publish the full episode on YouTube, plus as a podcast. Use this episode, and I've talked about this before. An episode like this, a long form, can get you 30 pieces of content, depending on how you use it. You can use the episode to get a blog post or article, an email newsletter, 3 to 5 socials, 1 landing page update, or an FAQ cluster. And that FAQ cluster is what AI wants to see. And then you get to track your performance and you repeat it. It isn't that hard. It's a lot of work, and that's why you bring in a company like Follow Up Media, and you can reach out to us at followupmedia.com. But one recording session should fuel your entire week. And sometimes we're asked to make it go a month, which is not necessarily ideal, but sometimes you got to extract all you can from some people. People say, I've seen people win with short form. And I would ask, do they already have an audience? Do they have brand recognition? They have long form elsewhere? They had a clear persona or story? And did they have a team and a system behind the scenes? Those are all questions that I would ask somebody who raises, hey, I've seen short form work for some people, and maybe it can. On the whole, it isn't going to work. And here's another uncomfortable truth. Many short form winners are actually powered by long form infrastructure. That's just a fact. Okay? I'm not trying to tell you something that we don't see on or deal with on a daily basis. This is how you win. If you want to go and fail first, and a lot of times that's what it takes, at least fail forward. I've failed many times, and I'm trying to get out of the failing mode with my clients. I want them to win. And anybody that hits us up and needs advice or needs recommendations, we're always here. So reach out in our comments section of our YouTube, or you can get our email. All of our information is in every episode description on every platform. So please reach out or comment. All right. At Follow Up Media, we're not going to chase trends. We're going to build systems. We don't produce random clips. We create narrative distribution. We build the anchor first and then the amplification engine. And we're going to optimize for trust, search, authority, conversion, consistency, and of course, scalability. Follow Up Media doesn't help you go viral. We'll help you become unavoidable. Closing today, I just want you to remember short form is a tool. Long form is the asset. Systems are the strategy. And here it is. Once again, short form won't save you, but it will amplify you once you have something worth amplifying. Hit us up, followupmedia.com. You've got questions, you need help in your business or strategy. One of our team members will assist. Reach out through our episode description, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the love button, send me love, send me hate. I don't really care. Just try to spell my name right or our name right. It's followupmedia.com, the Follow Up Media podcast. And this is, I think, episode 5 in Uncomfortable Truths in Marketing. Thank you.